Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. It is June 12th, 2017, and just as we thought earthquake activity would start to increase based on solar energy impacting the Earth. Headlines read, just moments ago, earthquake rocks Greece and Turkey, magnitude 6.2. rocks British tourist hotspot of Lesbos, damaging homes and roads on the Greek island. Ladies and gentlemen, I was looking at this earthquake minutes after it occurred, and it came in on several of the seismic devices and seismology offices as a 6.6, and there are already aftershocks occurring in this area. Now, this didn't happen too long ago, as I said. More of the headline reads, the strong earthquake has rocked the Greek island of Lesbos, damaging dozens of homes and roads at the Brit tourist hotspot. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these pictures, and a lot of their construction here, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I don't want to call it shabby, but you know, they use mostly concrete, block, brick, and you can see the damage to this upper level of this residence. You can see the amount of rubble that has fallen, and if you would have been in this area walking between these homes at this time, you probably would have been severely injured, possibly even killed, by looking at the size of some of these stones. We're going to go ahead and pan down a little bit more and take a look at more of the damage. Here you see a total collapse of a wall here. Yeah, this was pretty damaging, ladies and gentlemen. These are very large pieces of concrete that have fallen. Just more of what the damage is in this area. Yes, this is a very, very beautiful area. Just had a friend of mine come back from Greece. She spent 10 days there, said it was absolutely beautiful. However, she was very lucky. She was in Athens. She said she felt not one earthquake, even though I warned her that there would be a possibility of severe earthquake activity in the region. We are going to keep an eye out for more of this earthquake activity around the world. I am going to share my screen with you if you just bear with me 1 second. We're going to take a look at these earthquakes. This is the European model, and there has been some sporadic earthquake, but we're looking at earthquakes that are a little more sizable, such as in Iceland, magnitude 4.1. We have a 4.0. Oh, it just updated. Let's see what they have. Magnitude 4.4, and they are already having considerable aftershocks where the 6.3 magnitude earthquake hit off the coast of Turkey near Greece, magnitude 4.9, 4.3, 3.6. So they are getting hit pretty good in this area, and moving over towards the United States. Once again, something kind of odd, but it does happen. Earthquakes occurring in Kansas. A small outbreak of 3 earthquakes, magnitude 3.4, 3.2, and I don't know if I could get to the other one here. It's right behind here. There was another earthquake that occurred, which was a little bit bigger, and a magnitude 3.8. These weren't very long ago, just a few hours ago. And down here in South America, earthquakes that are currently listed as recent, magnitude 4.9 in Chile, and then right before that, 1 hour before that earthquake, a magnitude 5.6. You can see the earthquake activity 14 hours ago in Indonesia, a magnitude 5.7, a 5.3 up here in Russia, one of the Russian islands, magnitude 4.3. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are probably going to see more earthquake activity because we are only on the fringes of this solar energy coming in. Kind of a rare earthquake once again here in Dalton, Georgia. However, yesterday there was another earthquake in the center of the state. Another earthquake, small but notable, in Arkansas, a magnitude 1.88. However, once again, in Arkansas, yesterday, there were a few earthquakes that occurred, and up in North Bend, Washington, a magnitude 2.47. So we are definitely seeing the uptick in earthquake activity around the world. Now, what I want to bring your attention to, this is the solar wind predictor. You've seen me use this model many times before. I'm just going to go ahead and just stop it for a minute. We're looking at the dates right below here, the date of the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. We were waiting for the information yesterday to come out for the 17th. And this is what we wanted to see between the 16th and the 17th, because we were going to see a rise in this plasma density. And I'm going to show you why. If you just follow my cursor, we're going to be looking right up here. And I'm going to be moving the cursor. So I'm going to move the cursor back to the 11th. And this was yesterday. And me and the physicist, we went live immediately after seeing all of this solar energy coming in. And we were right on the fringes of it. And there were multiple earthquakes around the world. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move this a little bit, but I want you to watch right here. And you're going to see this wave of energy come in between the 11th and the 12th. On the 12th, we're kind of right in the middle of it. Moving into the 13th, we're on the back end of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this activity with earthquakes and possibly volcanoes will continue throughout the rest of today into tomorrow, June 13th. However, we're not out of the woods, because if you follow my cursor moving into the 14th, we are right in between two waves of solar energy. And here it comes. Now you're going to see this wave of energy intensify. You'll see by the color yellow right here, moving into red, magenta, and white in the color code. Well, that is just increasing in nature. Now, as you can see, we move into the 15th. We're right on the fringe of this wave. Moving into the 16th, we are right in the middle of this wave of energy. However, once again, something very odd is you'll see this wave of energy will intensify. Just watch the color as it leaves and goes past the Earth. Do you see how that intensifies? Once again, the last time we had the CME pass by Earth, we saw this effect as it intensified greatly as it moved past our planet. And then moving into the end of the 17th, the data ends here until it is updated. But what I want you to pay attention to, look at the increase in the plasma density of this wave. It is in the pink, the magenta, and the white. If you look over here at these levels, this is very high. And you can see it about right here. You can see the steady wave, and the plasma density goes straight up. Then there will be a drastic drop. However, at the same time, the radial velocity goes straight up. Looking down here at this part of the model, we can go back here, and we'll see. We'll miss the majority of this velocity of this wave of energy from the sun temporarily. However, we will get caught in the fringe on the upper left-hand side right here. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in earthquake-prone areas, you're going to have to be on the lookout for the next couple of days. As I've mentioned before, if you do not have a preparedness plan for you or you and your family, today would be the day to sit down and get this done. We're going to be seeing more and more of this activity from our star, meaning our sun. And these waves of energy that come from the sun, they are directly attributed to these earthquakes. You've already seen what happened to the homes in Greece. Even though those structures may not be as sound as some other structures here in the United States, but ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. There are old structures all around the world. They will be prone to collapse. So if you do live in these areas, volcanic areas and earthquake prone areas, pay very close attention to updates that will be coming from this channel. If you know of anyone who lives in earthquake prone areas, sit down today, give them a call and say, listen, there's a very high possibility of heavy earthquake activity around the world. Please heed this caution, heed the warning. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. Thank you for watching.